and gals. Hey, guys and gals. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, and welcome. We're gonna begin here shortly. Just gonna check the stream quickly, make sure we're okay. Oops. Yes. All right. Good. Perfect. Just gotta make sure you hear me. That's all. Just a quick check. All right, guys and gals. Appreciate you hitting that play button. You know I love that. Let's go. We're gonna get right into this. Less talk is more. I don't know. Probably. Maybe. I do love and appreciate those that click the play button. I do. That tells me right off the get-go that you are a beautiful and intelligent person. Just gonna throw that out there. Okay, so I support you on your math journey. Let's get you to succeed. How about that? I gotta think of some things to pump you up and get you excited. That's what I need to do. Johnny here, Whiskey Tango Sharp, coding, mathematics. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, you guys, you could do this. You could do this. Let's go. All right, time to begin. So we're kind of in the area section. We've been working on two-dimensional planes, plane, so two-dimensional plane surfaces, and calculating the area for shapes such as squares and rectangles, triangles. Now we're working on circles. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, let's just get going. So the problem is, for you guys and gals, I'm doing my best to push through. There's a lot of information here, and I'm trying to think, what should I do? What should I do? I don't want to make this series too long, but I also want to give you guys and gals lots of problems or lots of examples, and then there's also word problems as well. So kind of taking what we're learning and turning it into kind of real life practical type problems that we can solve. Sorry guys, I was just thinking dealing with a commercial. It wasn't too bad, but anyways, it's gone. I'm making sure the music is down low enough so you can hear me just fine, I hope. Okay, so what we have is this one is find the area of a large pizza. I was supposed to actually do this one last video, but we didn't quite get there. That's okay. We'll get it done now. Find the area of a large pizza with a diameter of 16 inches. Okay. I'm going to draw another crude circle. I'll try to. It's not too bad. Not bad for freehanding. So what they've given us, guys and gals, is it's a pizza, right? And let's say we cut the pizza into fours or quarters, and these two lines represent the diameter. So when you actually cut the pizza, you're cutting the diameter, essentially. Okay, so it says what it's given us is D, which is the diameter, and that is 16 inches. Okay, so that's a pretty good sized pizza too. So those quarter pieces are going to be kind of floppy. Well, it depends on the pizza. If it's kind of a soft crust or if it's nicely cooked and it's a little bit of thickness. Getting hungry. Actually kind of am, to be honest. So here's what we have to do. Okay, guys and gals, you have to first look at, I'm trying to help you like think and focus on what needs to be done, okay? So here to help. Support your parents, those of you that are homeschooling your children or child, and also for students that may happen to have a not so great instructor, and you're resorting to YouTube to look for extra additional support so that you can succeed and pass with really good grades. And hey, I support you in that decision. At least that tells me that you are you're taking the initiative. That shows that's like a leadership quality if you really think about it. You're taking the initiative, you're doing your own research, you're trying to find, ways to, help you learn. Maybe you're having difficulties with mathematics. That's fine, but at least you're trying to learn. You're trying. So that's, to me, that shows some good character right there. So feel good about yourself for that, and have a positive outlook. And yeah, I hope you do well, and I hope that I can help you out. Okay, let's get going. Let's continue. Just trying to get you guys, excited about it. I love math. I don't know. Call me a nerd, whatever you want to call me. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I just love it. I love crunching numbers. Just, I don't know. I enjoy it. And I think it's good for the mind, to be honest. It's good for the mind. As you get older and that, yeah, I think it really, honestly, it's good for the mind. Keep your mind fresh, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to get on a tangent. I'm going to stay focused, but I think that's what I believe. I think so. Okay. So let's look at the formula here. Okay, area of a circle or area of a pizza, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the formula is pi r squared. Okay, d is not r, right? So when you're substituting, you go, okay, well, I have diameter. That's not r, right? What is r? R is d divided by 2. Okay, so it's half the radius, right? This is d. I could just, well, I guess that I could go like this, right? Draw an arrow. And that's d. The distance from there all the way to there. Okay? All right. You got that, right? So we have to essentially determine r. And r is going to be equal to 16 divided by 2, okay? Which we know as 8, all right? So let's continue. We're going to substitute now. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so hang on. I'm going to go area of the pizza is equal to, I'm going to use brackets. I should have moved this up a little bit higher, but that's okay. So it's 8, and remember, it is also squared. Okay? Squared means same number times same number. It's just basically multiplying it to itself. Just, 1, 2. Okay? Alright, and 8 times 8 is 64. So I could write down 3.14 just to kind of roughly have it. And then I'm going to write 64. And then the area of our pizza, which is a good sized pizza, to be honest, 16 inches. That's a good sized pizza. That'll feed, you can cut it in 8s. Whoops. Right, cut it in 8s. Or let's say you have 3 people over. This is what I do with pizza. If you have, so I'll cut the pizza in quarters. Let's say you have 3 people, okay? 3 persons. everybody is hungry. And obviously 3 is an odd number, right? So how do we feed everybody so it's equal and fair? Okay, this is what I do. I cut the pizza in quarters, and then I go,
Oh, hey, how's it going?
okay, are we dealing with commercials more today? I don't like that. I don't like being distracted. Please, no commercials. Leave me alone, please. I'm teaching here, or at least trying to. Thank you. That'd be great. Okay. Talking to the video. Don't worry, guys. I'm okay. All right. Back on track. So the first thing I'm going to do is, what I want to do is cut it in quarters, and then I'm going to go, which one of these is the largest? I can only guess, to be honest. It could be this one, actually, but we'll just say one of these. So obviously you're going to cut another one of those, and then you're going to cut another one of these. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 even pieces. So you take the last quarter and you basically cut that into thirds. Wow. Let's make it fair, or at least try to. Okay, there we go. So this is the one that gets shared. That's 3. And then everybody gets 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? And this is the third piece. I mean, what else do you do, right? And that's fair for everybody, right? And everybody's happy and having a good time. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. So we are at 64. So I'm going to go 64 on my calculator, hit the time sign, second function, pi, and equals. And I get 201. So I don't know. What's our accuracy? To me, our accuracy is the ones place. That's what I think. A lot of times you'll get place your answer to the nearest tenths, right? Now, if it says that, just do as they ask, okay? There's no sense arguing, going, oh, well, this is that, da, 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 da. We both agree, we all agree that our accuracy is to the ones place. But if they ask for the answer to be to the nearest tenth, you might as well just, if you want the answer to be correct, all you can do is just do what they ask, right? I know, I agree with you. We all agree that it's 20, okay? So what was our units again? So the answer was actually 20. Let me just go like this. 20.06. But because 6 is greater than 5, I rounded this up. Okay, to 1. Okay. Our units are inches, right? So therefore, and don't mess this up again, Johnny. It's inches squared. It's area. Area is always in squared units. Okay, there we go. So that's the area of our pizza. 20.1 inches squared. Now we don't need that kind of accuracy, right, guys? And I agree with you. Realistically speaking, it's 20 inches squared. Okay, let's drop the big yays in this time. All right, awesome sauceum. Okay, I'm going to clean up the whiteboard. All right. All right. Okay, actually I'm going to leave that. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, so we have these other type that are kind of, they say determine. I apologize, I don't have this in front of you guys and gals. It's just that it's written all over already. And, well, yeah. So, and there's also the copyright thing too, guys. So please understand, right? I'm kind of using my kids' school material to kind of go through. It's all grade 10. It's all grade 10 math stuff, so I guess partly I'm worried about copyright as well. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things. What do you do? So diameter. I'm going to run out of room here. Determine the diameter. I think the thing that takes the longest is me writing this out. I do wish I had a tablet. This would be a lot faster and probably more legible or better legible. And area. Okay? So you're not always going to have both diameter or radius. They'll just give you, so let's see, I'm just going to write it. Where do I write this? So given, okay? Given. Just depends on what they give us, okay? I'm just going to go D. We're just going to go for short here. And then area. Okay? We'll just do maybe one or two just to give you an idea, okay? So sometimes they'll give you, we'll just go, I don't know, this is the center. There might be another one here. So this is all D, right? Remember, D is the total width and R is half, okay? Kind of guessing center here. Okay, and this is R. All right, that's better. Okay, so the first one, they give us 15, okay, inches. We kind of already did one that's 16, but that's what they give us, okay? So we don't really need to solve for diameter, right? We look at our formula, and our formula is A equals pi r squared, okay? All we care about is pi and the radius. That's all we care about. So we could ignore this, but we have to solve for the area, right? I mean, I guess you probably should write the answer. Maybe they want you to write the answer. And let me just show you something here. So R is equal to D divided by 2. Okay? That's what it is. So, how do we rearrange this formula so that we're solving for D? Okay, it's kind of like what we're doing in the Unit 4 series. Mass. No, it wasn't mass. It was like volume, temperature, and all that stuff. It's similar. So watch this. I'll show you how to rearrange formulas. Okay, recall that R is still over 1. Okay, and D is over 2. Okay, it's just as simple as doing this, guys and gals. Go R over 1, D over 2, right? That doesn't change. And then we just cross multiply. Okay, we're solving for D. Whichever one we're solving for, I always put on the left side. D is going to equal to R times 2, which is 2R. It's that easy, guys. That easy, okay? So please don't let rearranging formulas scare you too much. It's just kind of all about the setup. There are other ways that people do it. I don't know. I think it's more complicated. It kind of confuses people. Basically, you just kind of multiply both sides by 2/1, right? That would still work as well. A little bit messy, but 2/1. Okay. All right, that would work too as well, right? You can see that the 2's cancel. D is still 1, and then it's 2 times R, right? So you still end up with 2R equals D. Okay, that still works as well. But I think you go with the first way. It's a lot simpler and a lot less messier too, right? It's ratio proportion, guys. I love it. Ratio proportion. Okay, way more simpler. Just cross multiply. Okay, D equals 2 times R. Boom, done. Okay, there you go. All right, I hope you love that. It's a lot easier to understand, right? So we know the radius is 15, so 15 times 2 is 30. Okay, there we go. Fill in the blanks. We don't need it in our formula though, right? So let's continue. Area of whichever, it's a circle. And then we go 15 squared. I'll do my best to catch my little silly mistakes that I may say once in a while. I try to think about what I'm saying. Sometimes my brain is, I don't know if it's my mouth is talking faster than my brain or what is it. Okay, 15 squared. Okay, there's an x squared on your calculator, which is 225. Right. That other one was, the diameter was 16, right? Okay, just quickly, I'll just show you this calculator. It's a cheapy calculator. The range, I don't know, it depends where you live, which country you're in, I guess. This is a good, if you're just in high school, grade 10 or whatever, this is a good enough calculator for what you need, okay? Right here's your x squared button, okay? So all you have to do is type 15 and press that. It might automatically display it, or you might have to hit enter. So type 15 squared, enter. Okay, and then it'll display it. Keep that value on the screen, because at this point we're going to go times, and then we're going to hit second function, and then we're going to hit the pi button, which is right here. Okay, the second function accesses that little icon that's above the button. Okay, it turns the button into a different mode, essentially. Okay, there's a stored value. Okay, and I get equals, and I'm just gonna go with our worst accuracy. I call it the worst accuracy, which is the ones place. Okay, so I get, this is what I get, and I'll show you how to round here, I guess. 706.85. Okay, that's what I get. Okay, hopefully I'm doing this right and not producing any incorrect answers. So I'm going to round up, but to the ones place. 8 is greater than, we could just ignore this. That's not even important. Because this would make it go to 9, but 9 will make this go up to 7. So that's what's happening here. Because 8 is greater than 7, right? 8 is greater than 5. Sorry, my bad. See, I had to catch myself. 8 is greater than 5. Because 5 is the middle value, right? You go 1 all the way to 10. 5 is technically in the middle, okay? Technically speaking. So the rule of thumb is if it's 5, then you round up, okay? So our answer is going to be 707. That's it. Don't forget your units, okay? Because you might get half a mark deducted if you don't write that, okay? I recommend write your units. Try to remember that. If you're consistent with solving problems for every question the same way, you'll do it like you'll kind of ingrain your mind, and you'll be doing the same thing all the time without even really thinking about it. Okay, there we go, guys and gals. All right, let's just throw in the yays for fun. Why not? Today's Big Yays Day. Big Yays Day. You know what? I don't know if it's faster to clean up. Nah, just do this. We're just gonna clean it up. Okay. We'll do one more, all right? Should I do a metric one? Doesn't really matter, but we'll do a metric one, okay? One imperial, one metric. It's all the same. Okay, so they've given us 38. This is going to be pretty small. Centimeters. Okay? There we go. Okay. So that's given. That's all they've given us. So what is R? We know R as, I kind of ran out of the room here, but I'll just go, wow, that's kind of terrible. I wish I had, this is equal to R. Okay, I'll just kind of write it over there. Okay, could have wrote it here as well, I guess. All right, let's carry on. So R is D divided by 2, so that's 38. Probably gonna end up erasing it, but I just wanted to do this. So we'll solve for R quickly. 38 divided by 2. Whoops. I hit the wrong button or something. 38 divided by 2, enter. Okay. 19. Okay. Boom. I'll just write it over here. And remember our, oh, what am I doing? Silly me. We have the space for it. Centimeters. Okay. And I guess I'll just quickly erase this. Not really giving myself a lot of room for calculating, so that's the problem. Okay, guys, thank you for understanding. 32, and get out of eraser mode. Okay, so same thing. Our formulas are already up here, so I'm just gonna go like this. Equals pi times 19. I went a little bit too high here. Squared, I'll just fit it in there. Okay, equals, I'm just gonna go 3.14, and we're gonna do 19 squared. 19 squared, whoops, squared is 361. I could have did the long work, but we'll try to speed things up here. Okay, I have it still on the screen on my calculator. I don't want to erase it because I want to keep that stored value. Well, it's not really stored, but it's there. Okay, so now I'm going to hit multiply, second function, pi, and equals, or enter. And I could go actually, we're going to be doing some rounding here, so I'm going to go like this. I get 1134.11, and just so you see it, we're going to do the same thing. It doesn't ask us on this question what our final answer should be, whether it's ones or tens. So again, I'm going to go to my worst accuracy, which is the ones place. We're at 0.1, so that's 1 is less than 5. Therefore, no rounding. So our answer is going to be 1134 inches. Nope, sorry. Centimeters. Just have a quick look at your units. Okay? It sounds like a big number, but centimeters are pretty small, guys. They really are. A centimeter, I actually haven't really mentioned it. Let's see. Hold up. Centimeter to inches. It's pretty small. There's got to be a better way to do this. Inches to centimeters. Yeah, that's the one. Inches to centimeters. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. For the most part, 25.4 is the common one. Okay, so I'll fix that. 25.4, and usually millimeters is used. Okay, so let me just go like this. mm, yeah, 25.4. Okay, that's the magic number, just to give you an idea. If you've been following the series, Kids Help Dad, until Dad calls Mom, we went from centimeters to millimeters, therefore we did one jump with the decimal. One jump. Okay? Alright. Oh, I don't want to erase all that, so I'm just going to erase my board here. 100. And erase. We're just going to erase. Apologize. I just want to keep this up here. If I undo, then I guess I could write it again. 32. Might be faster to write it again. We're going to clean it right up. Okay. 1 inch equals 25.4 millimeters. Kids help Dad until Dad calls Mom. Now, for you to understand what I just did there, you're just gonna have to check out my units 4 series. That'd be great if you did. All right. Let's continue. So that's kind of a couple of those problems. Fill in the blanks sort of thing. What are we at for time? 37. It's kind of around there that time. We'll do one here quickly. What's given? Okay, we'll just write what's given. All right, this is a circle. It's good enough to represent what we're doing. 6 feet. Okay, that's given. Okay, you can actually physically measure something, an object in the real world, and calculate the area. Okay, so R, again, R is equal to D divided by 2. Therefore, R is equal to 3. Okay, and that would be feet. Okay. We'll just do one more here quickly, and then we'll continue the series with some more problems. Okay, guys? Trying to keep it kind of, fairly easy and simple to do. Okay, so pi, right? Our formula times 3, right? We're substituting radius. And that is squared. Okay? That's equal to 3.14. You should have your times table memorized and also know that 3 squared is 9. I'm going to go like this actually, and then I'm going to go like this. Okay? And you can also do the same thing for inches if you wanted to convert it, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go 9 times second function, pi, enter. And I get 28 decimal 27. I mean, there's a lot more digits, but that's all I'm going to write. Our accuracy is to the ones place. Again, I always put my answers based on the worst accuracy. Obviously, pi has the best accuracy, right? It goes on, it's still infinitely going as far as I know. And I think they're still trying to calculate more digits. I don't know why you would need to be that accurate, but anyways. Okay, so therefore our answer is going to be to the nearest ones place, the ones, which is this position. Okay, we don't round up. Even if I did round this up to 3, we'd still be okay. I don't think that's kind of like leapfrog rounding up, but we're not going to do that. So 2 is less than 5, therefore no rounding. So our answer is going to be 28. Don't forget your units, feet squared. Okay, remember guys, 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is feet times feet. Okay, that's technically speaking how that comes about. Okay, all right, let's go. I'm gonna leave it at that. Continue on. We'll start working on some kind of word problems. I'm going to try to scan some things here. Let's see. I'm going to try to find something for you guys so that I could give you guys some word problems to work on as well instead of me drawing on here. Okay, appreciate you following along, watching the series. You're awesome, awesome. I love that. Individuals, peoples that want to learn, you guys are awesome. I support you in your journey of learning, especially in mathematics. I mean, I love other areas as well, such as areas. I love other areas as well, such as science and physics. All right, guys, gals, parents, support you also. Those parents that are homeschooling their children or child. That's kind of why I'm doing this, to hopefully, you're looking for support and help. You probably, I assume, would have lots on your plate, so here to help. Same thing with students that may or may not have the best math teacher. I'm not going to go on a tangent, but if you're a student and on YouTube looking for additional support, I support you as well and understand, and that's okay that you're doing that. You're showing initiative, and I love that. So hopefully I can help you as well. If you have any questions or there's a specific area of mathematics that you would like me to kind of go into, feel free to ask. All right, drop a comment, and I'll definitely do something for you. All right, that is it. Johnny Whiskey Tango Sharp, coding / mathematics. Oh yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Whoever you are, wherever you are, have a great rest of your day and take care for now. Peace out, guys.